Right, I think I'm live on both. Yes, boys, what are we saying? Let me just get these links in here. Nice. Am I logged into it? See, it's TikTok link. Yes, Marley, what we saying, bro? Ralph, what we saying? I predicted GU shorts, but didn't take because of the news. Yeah, I'll be honest, GU shorts were nice though, man, because everything against the dollar for me. My bias in the last couple pre-Londons have been bullish DXY, and that's really what we've had. Fucking hell. Sorry, boys, bless me. We was unlucky this morning, right? Because for me, the main positions was... Actually, let me send this link in so we can talk to everyone. Is anyone on TikTok? If anyone's on TikTok, can you do me a favour? Just send a TikTok link into the Discord. Can someone do that for me? Because I'm not actually logged into a TikTok on this phone. I've been locked out of all of them. Yes, Keon, what we saying, bro? I took EU cells. Nice, man. Yes, Vishal, Mehmet, what we saying, boys? Hope we're well. Hope we're sweet. Man, I'm going to break this monitor. Wait, no, boys, whoever's in the TikTok, do me a favour. Just shoot me over that link to the Discord free chat or something. I need to get that in the Discord. I took EU cells. That's not... Yeah, EU cells are nice. Bro, we've not had a price sweep and reverse in time. You know, I've been to... Yeah, that's it. We've not, bro. For me, my last position was first week of July. I'm pretty sure the first week I got a win and a loss. First week of July. That's all I've had. I'm up like 2.5% for the month. But other than that, there's not been much, bro. You're right. The markets have been pretty uneasy. They've been challenging to trade 100%. We've not been getting the... price hasn't been in, say, the premium when we're trying to sell, nor the discount when we're trying to buy. Or it's just not swept, right? So, positions just aren't looking optimal at all. But, it is what it is, man. You get these cycles, right? I've sent it to free chat. My fucking bro, I appreciate you, man. Nice one, see him. Appreciate you, man. That's everyone, because I know some people don't get notifications, which is weird. So let me just add individually all the different roles. Yes, Pascal, what we saying, my boy? Hope we're good. But yeah, realistically for me, right, today's move makes sense. Strong dollar makes sense. The tariff coming out, the tariff deal that EU and US made was so in favour of the US. Dollar strong. I think that's the sentiment we've got for the time being. Bearing in mind we are pausing interest rates later on today, which realistically again is quite strong for the dollar. Jolts come out. I don't think that was much different, right? Let me double check though. Last week. Okay, Joel Jobs come under, but I mean, not much of a change there, to be fair. Not massively different, but it has come a little bit down. Labour is sort of weakening a little bit. But the pause those interest rates is keeping the dollar stronger. And again, look how strong we are. Holy shit. But yeah, that's been my bias, man. And if I've not been able to grab sell side liquidity of Asia for EU or GU, then there's just no trade, you know. I feel like that's sort of been the narrative for the markets for me for the last couple of weeks, and a few of us in the group. But again, uneasy times, man. I don't really mind not taking trades at these times. Like I was saying to the boys this morning, there's a lot of traders that don't trade during summer. So many institutional traders that don't trade summer. Especially with everything that's going on now. It's uncertain markets. You got to think if big players are playing with big money, you got to be, it's bigger risk, so you got to take bigger care. And they just don't even bother trading summer sometimes. Most traders don't. I took a buy on GJ. How did that go? That's quite good, isn't it? Because I thought the yen's quite weak. Yeah, the yen's quite weak. Where was you jumping in from? We did take Asia liquidity, then had that move up. A little bit of a slow move, but we did start moving up. Where was you longing from? Start of London, I'm assuming. Took a loss on EU buys. Yeah. I'll be honest, EU buys weren't the one today, and just in terms of buys. I mean, not even today. I mean, since the EU and the US tariff has come out, massively favouring the US yet again. We're really looking at a strong dollar, and I would say to you guys, don't go against the dollar at the moment, especially with the news is dropping. Just don't go against it. If there's no trade, there's no trade, but just don't go against it, right? I know, like, for example, us, with Asia liquidity, price, if we're super bullish on a currency, but price grabs the buy side liquidity, we're not necessarily looking to sell, all right? And if you do trade like that with the Asia liquidity, I'm not too sure. You might be somewhat profitable, you might not. You could be break even. I'm not too sure, but my guess would be, if you're not taking into account the fundamental outlook of the markets, the actual sentiment, you're not really. I reckon it's going to be a lot more tougher for you. You're going to have a lot more losses. You're going to have a lot more trades. So open yourself up to more risk. I'd say more trades is worse for a trader, personally, especially if you're still not your finished product and you're still sort of in that stage of manufacturing. And what I mean by that is you're still learning. But yeah, you got to take care, man. Yeah, Shane, what we saying, my boy? What we saying, man? I hope we're well. 7 a.m, nice. Got up nice and early and chucked that one on, nice. We did sweep Asia's low just after 6. So we had Asia's low get swept at 6.20. And then we started seeing this manoeuvre to the upside here. And I'm pretty sure the yen... Who's belling me? Oh. 2-6, boys. Women, man, they take up bare, like, energy, didn't they? No, I'm joking, it's bang all off. Lucky you didn't say nothing mad. Yeah, no, I just realised you man could hear me on TikTok. No, I wouldn't say anything mad. Imagine, though, I just said something crazy, bro. Like, I actually was, like, bare baiting myself out about being, like, gay or something. Oh, gee, fuck, I don't know what I can say on TikTok. Gay's good, though, right? Okay, I'm just going to stop saying it. Hope you don't get... 30k, baby. EU sell right at NFP. Lovely. So yeah, ADP did come out. ADP come very strong for the dollar. 1:30 is our ADP time. How did it actually come out though? It come out. Oh no, sorry, it advanced GDP. Oh no, yeah, GDP and NFP. GDP come out fucking well. Advanced GDP come up about 5% above forecast. Wow, yeah, 3% increase advanced GDP quarter to quarter. That's actually fucking strong. That's quite strong growth. I'll be real. Earnings have been really, really good recently as well. To be honest, earnings have been really, really good. It's actually annoying because I can't use my. I have to know when it beat outside. Sorry, TikTok. 2 secs, boys. Oh, you lads, give me 2 seconds, man. Right, sorry, boys. Are we back? TikTok camera? You know when to find me on NFP day. I fucking know where to find you, C-Stroke. I know where to find you. Right, this camera's not connecting. 2 secs, please. Do do do. Why has he got my little face in the corner? Big C stroke. In reflection, GU buyers today, ALG were the ones, gives how weak EG was, although I wasn't that keen on buying either EU or GU, but in terms of using EG to decide which between EU or GU came through, yeah. This, I was looking at pretty much all morning, we was looking at EU. But price again, just not coming to that high. Really annoyingly not coming to the high. DXY not coming to the low. I mainly was fixated on the dollar today because again it's a massive. I mean the market at the moment is massively dollar driven. Pardon me. So realistically, man, we want to be looking at a dollar most of the time. If we're not grabbing sell side liquidity, there is no buyers. So that was the move, was the buyers. But I mean that's mainly sentiment. But that's perfect WBS. That's why today just EU and GU shorts were the one. But the problem with those trades is we wasn't able to take that Asia low. So actually tapping us into the decision of making the trade wasn't there. So a little bit annoying. But again, it's been like this for the last couple of weeks. Hopefully we see a nicer... The thing is, the bias is good because, again, we're strong dollar. We knew this from the get-go this morning. We knew that. We were speaking about it from 7 o'clock this morning. But the problem is the entries. Again, bias has not been a problem for these last few weeks. It's literally just been entries, which, in my opinion, there's no problem with that because you're not always going to be getting a trade, right? Not everything's going to be a tradable market. So as long as you can see and sort of analyze why a price is going in a certain direction, that's when you can sort of start actually knowing when to be in and when not to be in. Because realistically, if the market, from a technical standpoint, is telling you to buy, but sentiment's telling you to sell, don't do a fucking thing. That's the way it goes. You know when to trade and you know when not to trade. That for me, that's one of the reasons why I'm so fucking confident in these markets, because I use that as sentiment to my ability. Fundamentals are key, boys. They're so key. I need a funny little shave, I think, man. Jesus Christ. The reason why I took the trade is swept the daily 4-hour CRT, swept Asia 1M candle. Love that. Euro USD, the daily got swept, but nothing else came of it. So annoying. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But that's what we've been getting, man. Yeah, Shaq, how we doing, my boy? I hope you're well, man. How long did it take you to become profitable in your journey? Bro, it took me enough time, bro. It took me about 3.5 years. It did take me a long time, to be honest with you, bro. Worth every fucking minute of it, though, man. Worth every bit of the struggle, I'll be so real. Nothing in life that's decent really comes without. And the thing is, that's actually decent. It's more the freedom, man. To just do whatever the choppy week, be careful, lads. 100% very choppy week, especially NFP, tariff news, a lot of stuff going on right now that is going to quake in the market. So, for me, this is the end of the month, really. I'd say I don't know if I'm going to get traded tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. Again, if my setup's there with sentiment, then I will take it. My trading plan tells me to do so. But realistically, it's the end of the month for me. So we're moving into August soon. Well into Q3 now. Our second month in Q3. Be good, man. Hopefully we get some more nicer markets. Again, for me, September, October time is when the markets will start picking up a bit more. We start having winter trading. I'll say that. Not winter trading. What's it called? What's in between summer and winter? Is there a time in between that? Or is it summer then winter? It's summer then winter, right? I think. Autumn. Summer, autumn, winter. Is autumn? Yeah, autumn's when the leaves fall, isn't it? Or fall. Hey, coming this fall. In a cinema near you. This fall. Coming to a cinema near you. Autumn. You learn something new every day, lads, I guess. You learn something new every day. But yeah, if you was able to get in EU, GU buyers, sales. Fantastic, man, brilliant. Me, myself, I wasn't able to get in. We didn't take Asia's low, which for me is the reason not to take the trade. That's like my first fucking... If I haven't got that, then there's definitely no trade. But I was very unlucky on that front. In terms of other currencies, the yen today was very weak. The yen is quite weak at the moment, especially when the dollar's strong. Normally the yen's also, like, the yen's weak. That is something to know. That's why UJ is a really good pair to trade. Like, UJ, there actually could have been a trade here. There was actually a sweep of the low. This could have been horny. Let's have a little look, though. Oh, my nanny. Let's actually have a look. It's a bit iggly-biggly price action. Fucking hell, this price action's... There's no 5. Alright, never mind. Fucking hell, UJ. But really, buyers, I mean, the Euro's super weak at the moment, man. I'm not going to lie. The Euro is so weak. It's even weaker than the yen. It's even weaker than the yen. Microphone. What? That's on a wingy and tuna chunks. That's else. The depressing scenes to come in. I'm not gonna lie. I actually rate winter though. Like, winter's actually. I love. You know what it is, man. I love it when it gets dark early. I love it when it rains. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like that time of year. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not a massive fan of summer, you know. Really. Not a big fan of it. Really. I feel like that's one of the characteristics that makes like an introvert though, doesn't it? I feel like if you rather winter than summer, you're a bit more of an introvert. I feel like if you like summer more than winter, you're the other one. What the fuck's the other one? Extrovert. Do you rate the snow? I think the snow is sick, blood. I ain't gonna lie. I think snow's 30. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Mainly what it looks like at night. When it's night and it's snowing, bro, it looks fucking unreal. Looking at your window like a fucking dog. I love it, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I love a bit of both. Pros and cons in both. I agree with that, to be fair. I agree with that. Big heat wave coming soon, apparently. When it's too hot, man, I'll be honest, I cannot take heat. Like, bro, I cannot take heat, man. I'll be so honest. I'm not a dude that can sit in heat. Like, sunbathing on holiday, I can't do that shit. You know when you get angry, and you're fucking well hot, and you just want to do something around the canister. You know them ones. That's what I'm on about. I would love one day to do a proper winter in like Switzerland or France or something. Proper good snow up there in the mountains, in some cabin. Yeah, man, that sounds like a motive. That sounds sick. Switzerland's a shout, man. I'm not gonna lie. Anywhere like that, just like the Alps, bro, it'd be fucking sick. It don't really snow here anymore, man. It doesn't actually really snow in here. Bit of Colombian marching powder. Bit of the fucking marching's what we need. Bit of the snoober. Bit of the ooper. Yes, one step. What we saying, my boy? It seems like we are reversing the higher time frame EU and GU. Higher time frame, yes. The reason for that is because the dollar has got a lot more strength. Realistically, though, we've been reversing the daily, but the 4 hour we've sort of had this bearish move for a little bit now, especially after breaking this low. But this continuation here sort of confirmed it. So really on the 4 hour, we're doing really well on the 4 hour. Externals now, so realistically you can see us coming to the low made yesterday. Is it Wednesday? What day is it, lads? Wednesday, right? Yeah, bro. I was tripping out for a hot sec then. Yeah, so 4 hours really nice, pushing off the high. Continuations to the Friday low to me makes sense. I think that's what's now going to happen. DXY2, taking a Friday high. And is that CRT we had? Yeah, oh, look at that CRT, man. This is what Stu said this morning, I'm pretty sure. Was it? I'm not too sure. I think so. Big Cap always not given a chance to join this fool, for fuck's sake. It's not, they're not, man. Dollar's too strong at the moment, lads. CRT is candle. Let me draw this shit. Candle, right. Let me go on a higher time frame, or a little bit higher. Zoom out. CRT's candle range theory. And the theory behind CRT is that every candle has liquidity above and below it. So say we've got a candle here. There's always liquidity above and below it. Or above and below it. Fucking hell. And the way we use CRT, I might as well show you from this actual candle's perspective, is I've used a weekly time frame here, right? And pretty much how it should pan out is you want to find the CRT candle, and the CRT candle will be formed by the second candle. So for an example, right, we need a few candles to spawn. This candle here is what triggered the CRT. Why? Because it closed above the last candle's high. Because we closed above the last candle's high, this was just all wick. So it confirms to us this is a sweep of liquidity. And now, like what I said, the theory is there is liquidity below and above every candle. So after we come for the low, we should now come for the high here. And now you can see that we've just completed that now. So this CRT is now complete. And that's what you can use for a higher time frame perspective. Maybe a bias. You could use it for TPs. That was formed last week. So anywhere this week, you could have longed up to this CRT higher, pretty much. So anywhere down here. I mean, where's Monday? Anywhere from here onwards. I mean, we was very bullish, so it was probably quite hard, but that's what CRT is, bro. One day. In Clash terms, class. Mates, can you explain your strategy to me? Don't understand. Can you do it in Clash terms, please? Clash terms. Can I explain it in Clash terms? That's actually... I actually don't think I can do it in Clash terms. I don't think I can. Can I put it in Clash terms? No, I can't. Second, you man need to fucking attack in war. You boys need to... And Mehmet, you need to get back in the clan, bro. You get the fuck back in that bitch. Don't know where you think you're running off to. Your job is not done yet. Okay? It's not done yet. Guys gonna wing in, shoot her chunks. But I hope you're sweet, Chaz. Is Clash hard to learn, fellas? Nah, mate. It's not hard to learn at all. It's a training day, bro. Yeah, no, but in the previous war, Chaz, we got smoked, bro. We got smoked. WBS, jump on Clash, bro. Get the fuck in the clan, man. We got a rich ass clan on there. Start playing it. Pardon me. Can DXY continue? It's a good question. For me, I would say definitely DXY can continue. The bias is still the same. There's nothing that's changed anything yet. We do have a lot of news. We still got NFP coming out. That's something to note. We still got NFP coming out. So again, I think for me this week's a write-off just due to that. We got to reevaluate after that NFP. I'm not too sure what else we got. Funded or live? Funded, bro. Always, man. No need for the live accounts, bruv. And of course, because we've got NFP, we've got everything around it as well. So average hourly earnings, unemployment. So we've really got to see how those figures come out, man. The main problem is with... Yeah, so I'd say that is sort of the end of the week. We've got unemployment claims as well. Thursday, so tomorrow. It's quite key. How actually, never mind, don't need banned from TikTok. Yeah, fucking hell. Whatever you're trying to make me say, don't, bro. Don't. Just don't. Look what it says on my board. Look what it said on my board for the last like 3 days, you man. Don't know if you man can read that, but it's been on my board for the last like 2-3 days. I don't know how long. Get on them 30 quizzes. Yeah, we should definitely jump on those, man. They're actually quite jokes. How often are you taking payouts, bro? I try to take them monthly. But to be honest, sometimes we just do it 1.5 months. Sometimes we do it when it gets to a certain amount of capital, but mainly monthly, bro. Even though we can do it bi-weekly and stuff, we mainly just keep it to monthly or like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yo, bro, only just tune in. What's your bias for EG against against DXY? Much love. Hope you're sweet, Sam, my bro. In terms of EG, definitely bearish because the euro is very weak. So at the moment, in terms of our currencies, right, if we're looking at the dollar, the euro, and the pound, we've really got dollar the strongest, definitely. Pound sort of middle. And then we've got euro, which is the weakest. This is sort of the bias. So the best positions today would be EU sells. EG, you're looking for sells because the euro's weaker than the pound. So realistically, sells across the board. EG sells, GU sells, EU sells. That's what we're really looking at. I know I'm at 10k trophies now, but I've been in my clan for like 3-4 years. Fucking hell, 3-4 years. See, we need someone like you, bro. Nah, I'm joking. It's fair play. You said that UJ, mates? No, I didn't. Did you send the trade in, Vish? Any trade this month, base? Yeah, a couple at the start of the month, bro. Literally the first week, the first day. Was it Tuesday or Thursday? It was Tuesday, wasn't it? Got my calendar right here. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. Tuesday. Do you play PS5 or PC? PC, bro. I'll be here and there. No, yeah, that's calm, bro. That's still broski. But yeah, since I got a PC, Shane, PC, bro. I used to have an Xbox. I still got an Xbox. But yeah, if I was to play anything, it would be PC. Got made co-leader in Clash heavily. Debate kicking everyone from the clan. I've been deleted my limit. No. Why did you what made you delete it? What made you delete it? So you're gonna make me co? Yeah, we need a co. I'll do it after. Please make my other account co as well. Please get some more lads in there, you man. I want to start smashing these wars, bruv. Was legit at 950 tapped it. No. No. That is so annoying. That is so frustrating. What was it as well? Did you send it to me on Discord, Fish? Let me get it off my laptop. Or did you send it into the chat? Yeah, we did go over it in pre-London. It was the long, wasn't it? I was the ALG buy. It was the ALG buy. Man, that's so unlucky, Vish. That is so jarring. Lesson learnt, though, man. Take it off as he gets to 10, like minute before or something like that. That is jarring, though, man. I've done that before, man. But I wasn't. I remember I wasn't. Yeah, I've done the exact same thing. But I've probably done it a few times, to be honest. I've probably done it a few times. I actually bear up my knee. Give a front of the count to the highest war contributor. It's just going to be me, bro. It's just going to be me. Did anyone else get in any positions today? Anyone else? Anyone else? UJCRT as well on the weekly, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, bias was perfect, bro. Strong dollar, weak yen, CRT. Really nice UJ, to be honest, bro. Really nice. Those on the wing in tuna trunks. You just got to, but yeah, it's unlucky though, Vish. So be honest, bro. You've honestly just got to Just got to wait till about a minute. Obviously, if you're doing something, then it's like actually annoying. Do you know what I mean? But it got well closer to. But bro, I've done that a few times, man. I've done that a few times. It's annoying, but honestly, it's what it is. Yes, Lou, what we saying, bro? What you saying, man? Oh, look at me, I'm unemployed. Wait, boys on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, by the way. Come jump on YouTube. I'm only on TikTok so you man can get the fuck off this app and come on YouTube, really. See, that's the thing, WBS. It's one of those things that you can't do too. Do you know what I mean? I feel like realistically, you do get to that point where you do try and do the journey far too quick that you just fucking stumble upon yourself again and again and again. What was you trading before, WBS? What was you trading, man? To be honest, Chaz, bro, there's nothing to chat about in terms of it. That's it, man. You do have to enjoy it. That is facts. That's it, man. Just patience as well, man. It's a proper journey, man. It's the same journey you would do as if you was at fucking college, uni, whatever. Wherever it may be. But I do want to see the completion of this CRT. DXY's already done the completion of CRT, so we'll see where it does now. Continues up, I still think it's definitely applicable, to be honest with you. EG's just still moving down. UJ buys, GJ buys, EJ still coming down. Euro's so weak to be weaker than the yen right now. It's actually almost a joke. So, in terms of the best trades, I'd say short GUEU still the strongest trades because of the strong dollar. Realistically EU shorts because the euro's so much weaker. UJ buys are actually fucking well nice if you haven't already got in. But ALG would have been bare nice on UJ. That would have been clean. That would have been so clean. Have 2 straight years. No, for not sprint. That's it. Well, that is sort of his trading for you, right? Whatever money you supposedly lose is what you do spend to learn the skill. So for 2 years, say you pay whatever. Let's just say you pay 15 grand in say mentoring, challenges, fucking everything that you need for trading. Then that's calm. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as if you went to uni, right? You got to fucking pay a decent amount of money to actually go there, get a loan or whatever they're called, student loans, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, you do have to be careful. But recently, the trading route is fucking solid. But again, it's harder. I think it's definitely a harder route to go down than uni. Really, it is. Psychologically, it's so difficult. I don't think uni and that is psychologically hard. Probably is to a degree. But trading's a whole different ball game when it comes to psychology. Structure the base, trading ranges, breakouts, war resisting, etc. The usual works. Yeah, man. Yeah. Efficiency. The thing is, you should think more efficiently. Don't try and be more efficient, right? And what I mean by that is let your trades be more efficient. Don't make anything else efficient, right? Make everything as long as possible, right? Just give yourself bare back testing time, bare forward testing time, whatever you need, right? But then when it comes to actually being efficient, the way you be efficient should be within your trade. So again, jumping in the right trades, the weakest against the strongest, so you can get in and out of your trade as quickly as possible. That's when efficiency is key in trading. But trying to be efficient in anything else doesn't seem to really work. So be efficient in your trades, not in obviously what way you trade, right? Your learning phase. This is DXY, bro. Oh no, this is UJ. Sorry, this is USD JPY. We are still continuing. DXY is still continuing. Look at EU. Yeah, EU's fell out of itself today. Again, the euro really weak. The pound, the dollar strong as shit. That's sort of what we got at the moment. Dawson GU. Sells. All day long sells on everything. Across the board, I'm sells on everything. EU, GU, EG. Sells. Most strategies can be profitable, just the psychology that holds you back. 100%, I agree. That, and a lot of people don't have fundamental knowledge, which doesn't help. Just having a bit more of a sentiment of the market. What the fuck is going on? Well, I guess for the coming few months, DXY is going to be bullish. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what this does for the rate cut September, because if inflation comes down, if growth's good, if the labour market's tight, there's not really much of a reason to cut, so they'll probably go towards a 2026 cut or like a December cut. Or is it December? Fed? I think so. I'm pretty sure it's September. But yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. At least we got a bias there, right? But I don't know about months. We'll see. Everything's data dependent. We've got more data coming out today for the US, more tomorrow. I don't think we've got any more for today now. Half one we're already done. But we've got some more tomorrow and Friday, obviously. Yesterday we had some. So heavily dollar data week. Hence why prices might not be moving to liquidity too much. Yes, Cleary, what are you saying, bro? Yeah. Isn't... Rook FX, I've never heard of that fella. Never heard of that dude. Started being mentored by a quant in where? In IB. To teach me about fundamentals. 2 weeks in, it's already shifted my perception of trading. Yeah, that's sick. That's so sick. Just got back off holiday, been a madness. Jeez, how was it, man? Good one, yeah? Let's see how good afternoon plays out tonight. Ow. Open and so close to be swept. It's not the specific time. The high and low made during Asia, which is between 1 and 6. Yeah. I thought so, but I couldn't tell if that was an L or a B. Sorry, L or an I. No, what I do is I wait. Oh, I've got to stop doing that. I've got to wait for 6. I'll wait for 6 a.m. and I'll get my high and low from Asia, lower high. And then I wait for price to sweep one. That's with my bias. When I sweep a high or low, that's with my bias. Then I look to jump in with my IFVG fair value gap. Yeah, pretty much. So good, bro. Glad to be back. I can't lie. Back on the grind. That's it, man. Back to work. Back to getting it in. Love that, bro. Love that. Keep that mindset up. So you wait for 6 a.m. to be said, and still a high CRT right for hour. It depends if it's there. CRT's not always there, but if it's there, it's another confluence for me. Yeah, then daily's even better liquidity. By the way, sometimes Wednesday are reversing days. Who knows? Maybe Fed Powell cut rates and we fly. He shouldn't cut rates, really. I mean, that's at about 7 p.m. anyways. Or what time is that? Is it 7? Yeah, tonight at 7. And then Trump's speech at 9 p.m. Never know, might listen to Trump for once. I don't know, because they've had really good data come out recently. Like Jolt Jobs wasn't the best, but GDP was good, so growth's good. We'll get a bit more light on. Actually, no, because that's tonight. Oh, I don't know. You know, we'll see. I think they might pause. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely WBS, bro. Definitely. With the way you've been, man, defo. I can assure you that. I can assure you that. I'm not someone who was chosen to be rich. Just want to be comfortable and being able to do all. That's it, bro. Honestly, that's the way we do it as well. Like, it's the exact same way we've done it. Exact same way we've done it. Do it for freedom, man. Sorry, boys. I have to have my camera, my back camera, because it doesn't work my front one. When I try to use it on here. But no, I never bleed WBS, man. You work fucking hard. You're doing well. Everyone who's a member, man, is doing so well. Looking at the right things. I can just tell you, man. I mean, most of you, man, are getting payouts and getting passed, right? So you, man, are smashing it. Members are killing it. This year, the members have done so well. So well. I think freedom's one of the biggest goals. It should be the most biggest goal for everyone as well. Just freedom. Do whatever you want. It's great to be able to or just be a more helpful fucking person, man. Or just see your family more. That's again. Just take those points away. Compound that shit highly. Yeah, trust me. Especially with 100 Bandini. Definitely. But yeah, for me, continuation. I can't see the dollar coming down. For me, there's no real reason why it could. Higher for longer rates will probably drive it up more. I think maybe priced in this pools of rates. If we have, then yeah. Yeah, I'd say they probably are cutting. But at the same time, you got to be careful because can you get into a good buy position in the discount area without getting induced is sort of the main goal at the moment. That's why there's not been that many positions in the last couple of weeks. But I've been really unlucky on the entry part. But again, over in the fucking pre-London, man, we're getting the bias right every single day. Even Vish with you, Jay, getting it bang on. Fucking unable to get in the trade was unlucky. But still, analysis was there. And really, no situations you don't really lose because you're going for the right trade. Do you know what I mean? Unless you place a stupid trade, tight stop loss, or just enter at a really shit point. But if you've got that bias in your favour and a good strategy, you should be good in trading, really. Psychology is another big part, though, of course. Which for me, because we're humans, is probably one of the hardest things, like barrier to actually get the fuck over. Free chat be like a zoo sometimes. Wow, what's going on in there today? Psychology is the hardest, bro. And net 100%, Kellen, bro. I'm with you, man. So correct. So correct. I'll be honest. A lot of people don't realize it, but psychology is the thing you're going to be trying to learn your psychology for at least a year before you start clocking on that you're trying to work on your psychology. But for me, like psychology, it needs to be laid on you early and you need to be made realise like how you need to really be in trades, because you want to be robotic as possible, but also at the same time efficient and not getting in too many trades without actually using a fucking bot. So yeah, there's a few stuff you got to do, pretty much as a whole. I need to open this window, it's so hot in there. Now he's on the wing eating tuna chunks. That's Els. He's got to get dough out, actually. I mean, also left just losing blood. Horrible song. Yes, Tommy, it's all good, my boy. How you doing, man? How you doing? So yeah, we're probably just going to see price continue here. This is really what I'm looking at. I'm going to jump off at 1/2 boys. Mace, have you ever thought of taking one member at a time, taking them from 0 100% your level, one-on-one, all the stuff? I'm sure this is what every member wishes for. Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, realistically, it's gonna have to be finding someone from 0 to 100 is hard though. Like finding someone who knows nothing about trading. But 1-to-1, like to do that, I mean realistically everyone's got bears to learn. Even I think I've still got stuff to learn in some areas, of course. More to do with myself than psychology. Even though I've got decent psychology, I'd say there's always room for improvement for most stuff in trading. I am humble enough to know that. Not glad I just hit TP on a 1 to 10 on GU while NFP was playing out. I don't feel proud about it though. Yeah, I wouldn't, man. A bit of a gamble, but it paid off. Yeah, no, I agree. But it played out. So fuck it. But yeah, I will take a. The thing is as well, we've done a lot of 1-to-1 mentoring where they've done it over the span of like a month, 2 months, 3 months. But if I was to do it, I need to do it for minimum 6. Otherwise, there's not much point because I want to actually put my time into someone. So I do want to get someone up for minimum 6 months. Realistically. But boys, message me, man, if you actually do want to do that, because that would be exciting. Plus, it would change someone's life. Let me know, boys. But yeah, for me, boys, that's going to be it. Like I said, Bice is still going to be the same for a little bit. NFP comes out at 7, so it's going to be really key to watch that. We'll see how those results come out. I will talk about it in the chat and stuff. Faster learning, really. That's it, bro. David knows. It's just faster learning. Plus, you can understand stuff a lot easier. Plus, I can go through something as many times as you need to actually understand the concepts. From strategy, psychology, anything as well. I'll cover everything. Not just technicals, not just strategy, not just psychology, not just mental, not just the sentiment, market sentiment, fundamentals and stuff like that. A lot of stuff into it. But yeah, boys, give me a shout. We'll have a little discussion later on regarding the interest rate decision. I think it is going to be a pause. I can only see it being a pause, to be brutally honest, especially with the data coming out. But we'll see. I'll catch you boys pre-London. I'll be in there at 6:30. So if you're a member, see you boys at 6:30. We'll go through the market, see if we get any trades for the day. If you're not a member, see you boys in here tomorrow for New York session. And we'll fucking smash it. Sweet, my people. Love you all, man. YouTube, love you guys.